Hello everyone, on today's video I'm cooking beans. Okay, beans is a delicious food full of protein. It is very tasty on its own even before you add ingredients to it. So I'm going to be making what we call beans porridge. Okay, that is what I'm going to be cooking today, but I'm going to add a little something which is not unusual. Yeah, I'm going to cook it with a vegetable. Okay, green vegetable. Okay, I want you to watch this video, okay, and learn. If you follow the steps I'm going to be teaching you today, you are going to come out with a delicious meal for yourself and your family. Okay, so when you are cooking a beans, the first thing you do is to pick the beans. Okay, pick it back home. The beans we use usually have some stones. Even if you are living in abroad, you still pick the beans, okay, in case there's any stone. Yes, sometimes they even have bugs that enter there that's eating the beans, so you remove it. Okay, so that you don't chew stone when you're eating. So pick your beans, then wash it, then start cooking. This is what I'm doing. I'm picking the beans, okay, although it doesn't have much stones and everything, but I'm going to pick it to show you how to make it. Then I'm going to introduce the ingredients I'm going to be using to make this beans. This beans is going to be delicious. It's going to be more tasty than your jollof rice. I'm assuring you that it's going to be delicious. And you know, beans is full of protein, so we are going to make a delicious bean porridge. After picking the beans, right now I'm going to wash it. I'm going to take you step by step on how to make it, so don't worry your step, just stay tuned. So I picked the beans as you can see. It's thoroughly picked, okay. So when I was in Nigeria, there's a way I cook my beans. I cook it differently, okay. I just pick the beans, wash it, then I will start cooking it right away. Then when I came to America, it means that when you come in a strange land, you try and follow their principle or the way they do things. Okay, so I have to read the direction how to cook beans. So this is how I've been cooking my beans in America. I'm going to show you how I've been cooking it. So I'm going to wash the beans. So now I'm going to remove it from the water, I'm going to remove it from the water, put it in a pot, and I will show you what I do before I start cooking my beans. So now I have the beans in the pot. After washing it, I'm going to add, this is hot water. You can use cold water if you want. I just want to make it faster so that it will not soak too much. So if you want to use cold water, use cold water. So I'm going to let it boil. As soon as it boils, then I'm going to wash it again. I told you I've not been doing it back home. I will pick my beans, wash it, and I will start cooking direct. I finish it. So that when I came here, I noticed that they have a direction on how to do their own cooking. So I started using it. Okay. So, and it's been working for me. I don't have any stomach I am somebody that my body is very sensitive to food, so I don't have any issue with it since I've been doing it that way. So I have to wash it like this, then I will rinse it, then I'll start the proper cooking. So I'm going to cover the pot and let it cook. Now this is boiling, as I said. Just bring it to a boiling point. It's not cooked yet. If you allow it, it's going to remove all the nutrients. So what I'm going to do now is to carry it and strain it and wash it off. Okay, turning down the stove. So this is our beans. I'm going to wash it. This is how I do it. Okay, warm water or hot water. Okay, just to remove the water. That's what. This is how I put my beans. Now it's properly rinsed, so I'm going to put it back and add the water for cooking. Okay, so I'm going to put it back. Now I'm going to start the proper cooking of our beans. Adding water. You don't add too much so that it will not start splitting. Add enough to cover it, okay, but not too much, or else it will start splitting before it's even cooked. So right now I'm going to cover our pot and let our beans cook. Then I'm going to introduce the ingredients for our cooking today. So one thing I forgot to mention is that you cook your beans until it will start changing color. Okay, you cook it until it starts changing color, and again it will change to either, it looks like between brown and pinkish. Okay, back home it can turn to pink, almost red. Then you know that your beans is done. Then it will be soft. When you touch it like this, you do like this, it will just soften. Okay, it will not be hard. And again, you don't chew beans. You don't start adding ingredients when your beans is not cooked like this. You start adding ingredients. What it will do is that it will begin to get burnt, stick on the bottom. Okay, then it will not be properly cooked. Okay, it will not be properly cooked, and it will start getting burnt, splitting, and thickening before it's properly cooked. So I'm going to allow these beans to cook until it softens. When it softens, okay, it's hard. It softens, then I will start adding my ingredients. There are so many ways of cooking beans. There are the one that you allow the beans to finish cooking. You want to fry onions. That one is different. What I'm making today, some people call it beans porridge stew. I'm calling it beans porridge. Okay, so I'm not going to allow it until it's properly cooked before I start putting ingredients, and before I will fry tomatoes or fry onions and then mix it together. So no, I'm going to cook the beans with all the ingredients together. Okay, don't get away, I'll be right back. Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen once again. As I said before, we are cooking beans porridge. I told you I'm going to make these beans so delicious that it will be better and more delicious than jollof rice. If you know what I'm talking about. So we've started cooking our beans. So these are the ingredients we are going to use today for our beans. So here I have a dried fish. Okay, I'm going to add dry fish. If you have a chicken breast, any part of chicken, you have chicken, you can cut it in pieces and add it. You can use corned beef. Okay, but what I have today is this dry fish, and it tastes so delicious with beans. You know, something dry fish tastes good, so it tastes so delicious. It's going to add a lot of taste to our cooking today. Here I have our pepper, fresh pepper. I have onions. If you are cooking bean porridge, add onions. Anything beans, add onions. Okay, so I have fresh garlic. I have ginger, green onions. So I'm going to be using a tomato sauce. You can use a fresh tomato, but I prefer, here in America, I prefer tomato sauce or puree than fresh tomato, because it's like the fresh tomato is too watery. Okay, so I'm going to be using and it's colorful too, so this will add color to our food, since we are using to add color to our food, since we are going to be using vegetable oil. Okay, you can use red oil if you want to. Okay, so we have our salt, and we have a vegetable. Yes, I have a green vegetable. Okay, I have a green vegetable. Okay, we are going to use green. Okay, you can add carrots, you can add sausages. Okay, as I said, you can add carrot, green peppers. We add it, so it will make it delicious and rich. So but today I'm going to be using just a green vegetable. Sometimes if I don't have this green just came by. Okay, it's not all the time that I have green. I have it now in my garden, so I'm using it. So when I don't have green like this, I use carrots. I use baby carrots, can use big one. So I use carrots and the fresh bell peppers. So but today I'm going to use this green, but I'm not going to add it direct as the beans is cooking. So I'm going to steam it. It's going to be crunchy and still greenish. Okay, then when the food is almost ready, then I will add the green. Okay, because I want it to retain that crunchiness to it. Okay, I don't want it overcooked, so I'm going to cook it separately before adding it to the food. Beans is cooking now. We are going to allow it for at least 40 minutes until it softens. Then we will start adding the ingredients. Stay tuned. So because I'm using a dried fish, okay, so I'm going to add it now that the beans have started cooking. So we don't want to be chewing it, we want it to get soft. We need the taste. Okay, and you can also add your chicken breast almost before the beans softens, so you can cook it properly. Okay, so now I'm going to add our dried fish, so that all the nutrients and all the taste will come out. And look at the beans, is still like strong. So I'm adding the fish. That's the only thing I'm adding now. If not, I will not add anything. Okay, and I'm going to add some water. So that is how you add your water. As it's drying, as it's soaking the water, you keep adding, so that when by the time it's cooked properly, it will be like this. Okay, but it will still be in its shape. But so I'm adding some water and I'm covering it up again. So here is our green. This is what I want to do. I want to steam it. It's another recipe on its own, how to steam your vegetable. So the only thing I added here is this onions, okay, and the salt, a little salt. You can do it like this to eat your rice and stew. You can do it like this to eat your jollof rice. Okay, if you don't want to use a salad, you do it like this. Don't add tomato, don't add any, don't add a bouillon, just a little salt, because your stew has all the ingredients that you need for it to taste well. So you don't overwhelm your your grain when you want to cook it. So this is what I want to do. I want to make it like this so that when the beans is cooked, then we will add it and mix everything together. So look at how greenish it is. So that is what I want. And that is how to steam your green vegetable. If you don't have a green, you don't eat green, you can use broccoli. Okay, just steam the broccoli. Okay, half cooked, then add it to your beans when it's already cooked. Okay, so we are done. So our beans has been cooking for like 30 minutes. It's half cooked. Okay, as you can see, it's half cooked, but it has softened. Okay, it has softened. So what we are going to do now is to add the remaining ingredients. Then we will cover it up and let it cook properly. So now I have my crayfish, blended pepper, onions, and garlic, fresh garlic and ginger. I'm adding it. I have my crayfish. Everything goes in now. Powdered crayfish, I eat shrimp. Okay, I have green onions. I'm going to cook it properly. Okay, we are going to cook it until it softens. Then I have tomato sauce for the taste and color. So we have salt. We have salt. We have curry powder. You can add all the spices that you want. Okay. Then I'm gonna add vegetable oil. So our bouillon. Add to your taste. Then I'm going to add vegetable oil. You can use red oil if you want. I'm not going to stir it, okay, to avoid it burning. I don't want it to split and start thickening and then get burnt, because I want the beans to be cooked properly. So I'm going to cover it up again until the water, it soaks up the water, then it will be properly cooked. Then I will stir it. I will only stir it when our beans is properly cooked. Okay. Our beans has been cooking for 1 hour right now. Okay. I'm checking on it. We are cooking beans porridge. Okay. It looks like jollof rice, as you can see. So right now it's cooked. Look at it. I told you it's going to change color like pinkish brown. So it's very, very properly cooked. So now it is safe for you to mix everything up. You can want it, if you want it much too thick, then you make it too thick. If you want it like a soup form, like pureed, you can make it that way. But I want mine this way, okay? I want mine this way. So I'm mixing everything up right now. I didn't mix it up because I don't want it to start burning before it is cooked. So now I've properly mixed it up. Okay, what I'm going to do is to taste it. Our food is delicious. It's properly seasoned. Okay, it's properly seasoned. You can taste the dry fish. It added a lot of delicious taste to it. So this recipe, you can use it to eat your rice, spread it upon your white rice, jollof rice, okay, or you can just enjoy it this way. Okay, mostly in Nigeria we cook beans and yam, so that I didn't add any yam in this one, so I just want to make just the beans. Okay, look at our delicious beans. Look at the color, perfect, delicious. So now it's time to add our green vegetable. If you can't find green, okay, you can use broccoli. Just steam your broccoli and add to it. So now I'm gonna add it, our green, then we stir it up together and our food is done. So look at our green, it's already cooked. I cooked it before, okay, because I don't want it too overcooked, so I want that greenish. So what I'm going to do now is to add it to the beans. Our properly cooked beans is already done. Okay, I'm going to add the green and mix everything up together. I want you to share this video, comment, like it, okay? This is beans and the green, okay? Beans and vegetable. So the green is not too much, it's not overwhelming the beans, which is the star ingredient of today. So this is what I want. I wish I could pass it to you all to taste. Then you know what I'm talking about. So this is it. I'm going to off the stove, okay? Already the green is cooked. We don't want it overcooked. Time to plate our food. Hello everyone, so our food is ready. Can you see what we made today? This is beans porridge, bean pottage with green vegetable. Okay, it has all the delicious ingredients that you can think of. We are done cooking today. As you can see, it looks delicious and it tastes very, very delicious. Please share this video, comment, and let me know your thoughts. God bless you all. This is for your rice. You can also eat it this way. Can you see how beautiful? It's delicious. Okay, it is delicious. It's inviting. Eat it with your plain yam too, or you just do it like this and mix your plain yam with it. So this is what we made today. Okay, today we made a delicious beans recipe, what I call bean porridge. Okay, can you see that? With green vegetable. If you don't have green or you don't eat green, use your broccoli. So this is what we made today. This is beans porridge. Some people call it bean stew. Okay, it's delicious, it's inviting, it's nutritious, it's very tasty. If you watch the video, then you will know that I'm right. Okay, it has all the best ingredients you can think of. You can eat your rice, your yam, or you can just enjoy it this way. Some people use it to eat gari, drink gari. Yes, beans and gari. Yes, you can use it and eat it that way. So we are coming to the end of our video today. I want you to share this video. Okay. I want you to, okay. I want you to share this video, comment, like it, leave your comments, and I will be seeing you in my next video. God bless you all. Bye.